the tree was cut down. So the bark will actually come off easier on trees that are cut down in spring and summertime when the tree is actively growing. And trees that are cut down in fall or wintertime, the bark usually is a lot harder to remove. And here you can see these little trails left behind by bugs, which I think looks really cool. But this is a great time to stress the importance of using kiln-dried wood. Not only is that wood going to shrink and warp as it dries, so you can't use it when it's fresh, but also there might still be bugs living and burrowing around on the inside of that wood. And when you have it kiln dried, it's going to kill off all of those bugs, so you don't have them ruining your table months or years down the road.
All right, let's do a quick sound check, shall we? Alright, let's do a quick sound check, shall we? Alright, that all sounds good to me. Am I in a wood shops class? Well, I was watching a YouTube short as I turned on the live stream. So, oh, what's this? Super chat goal. I don't have a super chat goal. There is no pressure to send any super chats. I don't need that. It's fine. It would be very kind, but it's really not necessary. Alright. Quick off-season Battleground stream. It's a chill bit of content, and hopefully we don't get cooked. Off-season, unranked Battlegrounds is probably going to be the future of my channel. Oh wow, it's Sweeter. So I agree with basically everything you say, my new favorite channel. Well, that is very kind of you, Sweeter. It's an honor having you in here. I am a big fan of your channel. I gotta say, your Alliance War videos are, I mean, impressive is not the word. They are beyond impressive. That is very kind of you. Good morning, people. Today's a great day because the undead doesn't have dead damage. Alright, here we go. I mean, what do I want? A bit of Luke Cage? I think a bit of Luke Cage. If I wasn't a broke fuck, I would. Bro, don't do it. It's the same thing, you know, with me. If I had a creator code, I would do my very best within the realms of what they allow and don't allow to not advertise that, and I do not advertise whatever the hell I've just installed. I can probably uninstall it. I'll go away and do that after this stream. But if YouTube Studio wants me to click a button, then gullible old me will click a button. All right, let's take Chioth here because she's been twatting me recently. She is quite incredible, this matter, and she's probably quite a good Rincher counter, although he doesn't go for it. Let's grab this. 100% grab that. Now, I am kind of looking for a Zola counter. Although that'll do nicely. Bit low defensively, but we'll do for now. I ranked up Isophene for the season. Isophene? That's interesting. You have to explain that one to me. Alright, good we draft Patriot, because he's got himself a very nice looking Photon. And Patriot does exceptionally well against Photon this matter. In fact, Patriot in general does pretty well. Alright. Onslaught. Okay, right. I've got myself a Zola counter. That's good. Would you think the Patriot needs a dupe to be good? Dan, I will be honest. I ranked Patriot after duping him, and I haven't looked at what it does. I have absolutely no idea about the answer to that question. I'm going to take a Koye here. Oh, I don't have any defenders. Oh, so I probably should have taken a Enchantress, whatever. Oh, I'm sure I can have a look at him after this match, if you really need to know. Sarita was the reason I want the champion to get a buff, because I like the guy in the comics. Well, the champion just needs to get released as a 7-star, doesn't he? Needs to get released as a 7-star, burn that massive Titan pool or whatever. Crown change the champion, they will ruin him for me. Please don't ruin him. He doesn't need the buff. Like, he does insane stuff as is. They just need to release him. If they release him, then we can finally, get that sweeter gameplay out there. Alright. He is I can't remember if he's bleed immune, but I don't know. I'm going to Koye. Alright, he's going Kingpin. That's going to be fine. Hola! She's in the Saga, and Saga is going to be decent this matter. Is he bleed immune? Yes, he is bleed immune. Yes, okay. Well, that's mildly frustrating, but I'm sure I can live with it. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not going to do this. I think if I do this, then I get the endurance, and I'll probably be alright. Alright, let's try and refresh some of these. Okay. Good. Is BG preseason the same? Yep. Yep, it is. Same as the victory track, at least. Alright, that was fairly clean. And we beat out Kingpin. Good. We beat out super buffed out Kingpin. That's what we want to see. Same as the actual season in terms of buff. It is for the victory track, but not the gladiator circuit. You need to do friendlies to get the gladiator circuit. If you do friendlies in the off season, you get the 3rd and 4th weeks of the gladiator circuit. That's what you get. There are no cosmics in the Saga. I imagine there might be a lot of cosmic defenders this season. Honestly, just for the first half of the season, as many skill characters as you can run. Just as many as you can run, and they will serve you well. Okay, pretty simple use of Sonnet. Luke Cage here. Good Luke Cage showcase. So he's going to go Kate. That's not surprising, although Kate is one of the few skill characters who does not benefit from this. Right. Kittl absolutely slaps, but I bet he knows that. He's just not going to give me the opportunity to use him. Alright, he's taking his pretty time with his pre-fights, and let's go. Alright. Good. I ideally want him to not hold block and just, okay, he's not going to do it, whatever. I want him to throw his SB1 in the first phase of the fight, but no biggie. Right. Luke Cage does very, very well with SB3 skips. That's what we like to see. And yes, we shut off the concussion. Excellent. Okay, big crit. Hopefully we can start shutting off his regen as well. That's what we like to see. Let's just get another concussion up. Okay, now he definitely cannot heal. Only issue is we can't deal with willpower. That baby stays. Alright, not bad. Good stuff, 50,000 points. That's about what you want to see from a good Mr. Sinister round, and it's just enough to win. Alright, just enough to win. Kate, not fast enough to beat out good old Luke Cage. Luke Cage is the GOAT, evidently. Okay. Alright, good round. Round one. Round one we win. Round one we win. That's what we like to see. Okay. What was that? Okay. So I think the matchmaking system for off-season is this matchmaking system they're going to be using for unranked, where it's like similar sort of account size. So I'm 6.6. I'm 6.6. Risha is from my alliance and he's 7. This guy is 5, and Trompas is 8. 8's a little bit pushing it, but we'll have a look at Roger. I know Roger's a bit smaller. Faced him before. Yeah, 6.7. And then we have, 8 again. It's not bad. It's not brilliant. 6.7 is almost exactly right. That's what we like to see. He's immune to healing rate modification. You can't get rid of healing rate modification. That's what does him. Alright, he's got crossbones and shield down there. He's also got Annihilus, which is interesting. There's no taunt, is there? No. Annihilus. I never thought I'd see that. Well, isn't that strange? Okay. Let's ban you. Let's ban you. And I suppose let's ban you. First time catching a Matty's stream. Hello, welcome. Been enjoying videos? Ah, thank you very much. And welcome to the stream. Alright, he's got himself a Jean. Ooh, my favourite Jean Grey counter. Alright, lovely. And he's got himself a Maker as well. That's a bit annoying. For my Jean. But will he take Maker? Because after all, as we all know, Maker is mid. Zola and Okoye. Alright, that makes more sense. Yes, please. Yes, please. Or no, yes, please. Or no, yes, please. He banned Crossbones, didn't he? Yeah. He does have an Okoye. No. You know what? No. Let me go with this. Okay. At what stage in the game do you do stuff like Eternity of Pain or even Epoch? Well, if you're MSD, you do them immediately. But if you're a regular human, I don't know, what stage do you? Take Sinister, good defender, we'll flip Death of Thanos. They're late stage content, but Epoch of Pain with the right champions, you can do a run through fairly quickly if you know what you're doing against Ares. If you don't know what you're doing against Ares, forget it. But the amount of time it takes you to clear Epoch is entirely dependent on your ability to handle that fight. Okay, well this final draft sucks. Because he banned Serpent and he gave me 3 Serpent counters. Which is the game's way of saying, fuck you. So I'm going to take Spiral. Oh, I don't know, I'll do something funny with Spiral. Spiral, pretty fun. But she ain't doing much this meta outside of Serpent. Enchantress, okay. I'll place Jean. And then I have Sinister and I have Photon. Photon goes round 2. Sinister has the knockout blow round 3. He could use Jean against Sinister. Actually, no, he couldn't. Could use Spider-Ham, but that takes a long time. And there goes his Spider-Man. We'll play Spider-Man versus Enchantress. Fun fact, I have never done this fight. I have never, ever once done this fight. This is my first time experiencing this fight. Okay. Let's go. Got 6 debilitates. So this does nothing. Which is funny. Okay, let's knock her down. And this should just be lights out. Wow. Well, that is pretty easy. That is pretty easy. I'll give credit where credit's due. That's pretty hard counted. Alright. I'm Paragon, I'd say Prestige is 51.9k. I'm more interested in your, Paragon status than your Prestige. But Paragon, so 6-star rank 4s, probably have some 7-star rank 2s. Yeah, it just depends who you have at 6-star rank 5, 7-star rank 2. So if you have someone, I think the easy lane is, quote-unquote easy. Easy lane is probably Nebula. So you're looking for 7 stars who can deal debuffs. So that we want debuffs on the opponent. And then you want someone with debuffs and buffs for Adam Warlock at the end of the path. And that's what MSD used to go through, and then you just need to be competent against Ares. But it's mainly the competence against Ares. And then any sort of utility check you have for the path is immaterial, because you can do the fight with whoever. It's just very, very hard. Alright, well that was pretty solid, and I'm fairly sure. I mean, unless he flips Zola against my Mr. Sinister, I don't know. I'm going to give him Photon. Because if he gives me Photon, then flips Zola. Actually, maybe, I don't know. Maybe he has options. Maybe we're going to see offensive Zola. Alright, I'm going to give him Photon here. Gene? Gene. Actually, I don't like this. Actually, no, I have Deathless Thanos. I'm okay. You're going to go Okoye. I think we can win this. It's a rank 4 Gene, so we need 2 SP1s. But that's not an issue for good old Sunspot. Or Godspot. Right. Here we go. Another one. Alright, we're good now. Okay, he just... got that special lock on me. Nice. GG's. Boom. Nice. Ah, here we go. This is a remarkably consistent matchup if you know what you're doing. Remarkably consistent matchup. That was equal ranks, Sunspot's Jean Grey. You never need to dex anything, you just parry it. You never need to do a medium or a dash, you can just charge heavy and throw specials. Yeah. Really liking this matchup, done this at least 5 times now. 6-star rank 5 ascended for all. Doom, Herc, Photon, Nick Fury, Warlock, Weapon X, Jean Grey, 7-star rank 3, and 6-star rank 2s, Miles Morales, Nico, Chi, North Star, Semi Supreme, and Punisher 2099. I should push for Valiant. You should really push for Valiant. I mean, you have an ascended Herc. If in doubt, Herc it out. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. Just go for Valiant. Yo. Yeah, pretty good match. I like that one. Even if for round 3 it was looking a little bit rough, I'd have to do... Actually, yeah, that was actually looking a little bit cooked if he used Zola versus Sinister. Pretty boring meta. Yeah, it's a chill meta. It's nothing insane. And Victory Track doesn't need to be insane. Alright, let's see what we got here. We're going to do a few matchups. See who's around, say hi. Alright, rank 4 Zola. We can get rid of that one. Get rid of you, and... I mean, the odds of him not banning Crossbones are basically 0. A rank 4 Bastion is annoying, but I'll live with it. You're an 8.3.6. Lovely. Can I finish the entirety of Act 8 before Matty stops streaming? I've finished 8.1. You'd need to be one hell of a player. You would need to be one hell of a player to get through that fast. I don't plan to be here for all too long. Probably about an hour and a bit. Just seeing who's about right now. What is it, 10:30 England time? I've got myself a spare second from uni. I'll take it. Deathless Thanos. Alright, fine. Do you have a ranked Zemo? No, in fact I turned down a 7-star Zemo from a Titan Nexus because I was so appalled by my luck I just took more SIGs on Jean. Do I like this? Or do me likey this? Do me likey this? Me likey this, I don't know. Not entirely convinced by Kushala this meta. All the weakness of special lot running around. That's very annoying. What about Elsa? I do have Elsa. Oh, this is just no good. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just no good. I'm just getting hard counted here. Oh, and he's got himself a serpent. And a Yelena, and as soon as... Oh, my, and oh, God. Yeah, no, okay. This guy's just getting wholly more rounded drafts than I am. I need a Yelena counter now, and I need a... Oh, my God. Challenge starts now. About the boats. I'm about to Google the paths. Good luck with that. Okay. Okay, this is something, because that and that... I mean, all I'm really doing is threatening to put that on defense, realistically, aren't I? I'm not actually going to put Jean on defense. He'd be mad not to go with Serpent here, although he might. I don't know. Yeah, he goes... Okay, he goes Elsa, whatever. Right, I think I have 2 defenders. And one of them is going to get smashed by Bastion, and the other is going to get smashed by Elsa. So basically, the choice is, how do I want to get smashed? I choose Bastion, because I think Bastion's going to get slowed down, whereas Elsa is going to get sped up this meta. Alright, he does that, and now I have a bit of a plan for another defender. So hopefully we can nuke this guy before anything bad happens, with the weakness kicking in, and then I think I've got a sneaky plan for another defender. Now he's dumped this. Parry. I need armor breaks. There goes the weakness. One more. Good. Okay, 93% health in 40 seconds. Down for a friendly, it's week 1-2. For what? I'm not really going for friendlies right now. I'm kind of want to get into a rhythm for the off season. Otherwise, we're just all rushing around sending each other friend requests, and it's just a bit Cult equal ranks. That was not equal. That was punching down. That was R4 to R3. And I do have a Deathless Downers counter. I do have a Jean Grey counter. I think I play Spider-Woman first, because Spider-Woman is just going to get destroyed by Elsa. The moment that she's going to evade once, and then it's just GG's. She's going to shut it down. Shang-Chi is busted. Yeah, he would be. I'm close to being able to rank up Zemo. I do actually want to take Zemo to rank 5 and ascend him for this. But for now, I will suffer with rank 2 Kittl and Kingpin as my resident purifiers. Although I probably should get in Elsa. Exactly how... I'll have to look up how I purify stuff with Elsa. Okay, Bastion definitely gets slowed down because of the weakness in the special lock. That definitely slows him down. It's been tried and tested at this point. How's North Star? Sadiq Khan, you mean? Yeah, he's... I'm not a big fan of North Star. I think Zuma has some value. Oh god, it's polka dot power, isn't it? Yeah, although I just use Juggernaut, I wouldn't bother about power game, but yeah. Yeah, he's not wrong about that. Oh shit, because I could... No, okay, let's go with this. Could I potentially... I'm just thinking through. Could I potentially use a Koye against Yelena? Probably could, right? Probably could do that. Yeah, we'll go with this. No, it's too late now. I'm gonna say if I placed Jean, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. Jean stalls for last round anyway. Maybe, we'll see. Yeah, I just don't really trust myself going in there with anybody other than Jean. Or Sunspot. Sunspot destroys him, or her, but still. Oh, just about got that off. Beautiful timing. Nice. Okay. Ouch. Uber ouch. Okay. Kushala still rips him to shreds. Whatever. Hey! Spider-Woman cooked. Good. Okay. Good stuff. That's what we like to see. Spider-Woman definitely not a busted defender. Good stuff. Only a 3 out of 5. Kushala the goat. Yeah, she just destroyed that. I thought the weakness would slow her down. It seems not. It seems not. No, what am I doing over here? This is the button. There we go. Let's deal with this. Daily super event. Lovely. Still does Serpent? Yeah. I mean, that's why she's in the deck. She would better do Serpent. It's a bloody job. Take this, because then I think... Do I have enough to take up Zemo? Hopefully. Hopefully I have enough to take up Zemo. Close to another rank 4. Do I play any other games? Gran Turismo. Yeah, Gran Turismo. Close. Actually, you know what? Quickly cancel that before he gets me in. I could probably get some, can't I? Is this reset? No. Has this reset? No. Do I have enough for one of these? Yes, I do. We could definitely take up Zemo and ascend him alive. Yeah. GG's. How many free-to-play R4s are you at? Update. Should have read the notes. Good stuff. We are at 9, and we will get our 10th tomorrow. This is the only one I'm slightly regretting. I think I was a little bit too trigger-happy with that one. But I'm sure he'll come good soon. 6-star, rank 4. Le Zimo. I'm just going to give him 6, I don't care. Because he's a little bit low. Le Zimo. Here we go. Good stuff. Get that up. Level 60. Nice, I'm at 10. Yeah. Oh, you can get Nick up as well. Jesus. Nick Fury. I do have Tigra, to be fair. That's my... that's my Heart of Fire rank up as a free-to-play. Yeah, good. Okay, so let's put him in the deck. Let's see what he can do, right? He'll be pretty damn good. Who are we taking out? I doubt. Could you please help me? What's your doubt? What do you need help with? Who am I not? I suppose I'm not drafting Shuri. Let's get rid of Shuri. She's not doing much. Very few people running Domino. Right now, I don't think that's a threat. Let's get rid of this. Okay, please hear me out. I am hearing you out, brother. Let's go. Tiger, yeah, she's fantastic. Kushala. Oh, I'm just going to use Herc. If in doubt, Herc it out. That's what I said, Dan. If in doubt, Herc it out. Somebody asked about Patriot's signature ability. There you go. Yeah, that's useful. Regretting R4 Hitmonkey? He just hasn't had the opportunity to show himself yet. I mean, he is used, but yeah, he hasn't had the opportunity to show himself yet. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I know he's awesome. Like, I know he's brilliant. It's just, I need to I need to get him in a meta where he shines. And that just... I think that's coming up. Oh my word, this is a whale roster. But, yeah, it hasn't happened yet. Okay, you can piss off. You can piss off. He's got a rank 4 Morbius, which makes him a Giga Chad. Even if he is... whatever the fuck that is. And... Torch? No. Okoye. Okay, we banned Phantom Man, because I didn't make up my mind. Crossbones, GG's. He banned Zemo, but did not ban rank 46200 Crossbones. I'm currently in an alliance that has only 7 points in symbiote incursion events out of 15, and that includes innovation. There is a scope. I don't think there is scope to get all 15 points. Can I switch to a new alliance? Dave, I actually don't know. I actually don't know the answer to that question. Maybe Kaitu knows it better than I do. Isn't R4 Torch almost Sinister ban? Yes, probably. Might have been a mistake. So I mean, I don't know. I see so many rank 4s and I get hesitant, but you're probably right. What's my opinion on Dark Phoenix? Dark Phoenix should never go to the base pool. Not because of anything to do with her specifically, but just because of how much people spent to get her. So, if she were to go to the base pool anytime soon, it would be Kabam shooting themselves in the foot of the century. Like, they would lose so many players who had invested so much in that character, it's not even funny. Like, that would just be fail of the century. Okay, well, this sucks. I want you, for sure. And... do I want you? I don't know. I really don't. I don't know. I don't like the way this is going. Do I hate the Maker? Yes. Yes, I do. I do hate the Maker. That's not brilliant. Alright, let's go Kindred. Let's see if the rank 4 $1,000 champion can do Kindred. Or more accurately, does this man have the balls to do Kindred? Maker feels like a must with Captain Britain. Yeah, that's why I hate him. Because the champion design is so lazy. It's just disgusting. Alright, so essentially this is just Torch versus Spider-Ham, because they're both equal rank. And I believe Spider-Ham will do better. I haven't even done the incursions yet. I probably should. But, them's the breaks. Okay, he special locked me. There we go. There we go. And why do I hate the Maker that much? Because the relationship between Captain Britain and the Maker is beyond lazy. It is the perfect example of where Cellar Disease, Cellar Cure is going, where Kabam have the balls now to unnecessarily introduce a ridiculous, uncalled for, unnecessary defender wholly behind a paywall for the sole reason of, quote, opening up bullshit design space So I'm ranting so much, I'm I'm missing that, although that was actually what I wanted to do. Bullshit design space. Am I throwing this round? Yeah, I'm throwing this round. I'll talk about the maker instead. Bullshit design space that is literally as simple as have this, shut it down, this doesn't exist, so buy this. That's new. That it happened once. I was informed that America Chavez was involved in something like this, so she came out, and then a month later, Spider-Man 2099 came out with Wither, and that was new, but that's hardly the same context when you consider that's more of a weakness and not a defensive necessity, not a necessity to counter this guy. Captain Britain has been kind of underperforming defensively for me. Yeah, she has champions that work, and you need to be careful where you place her and where you use her. But that mechanic, special power drain, it already exists, by the way, so Prowler has it. They just don't call it that. So it's not even that they can be bothered to make a new mechanic. They just sold the disease, and then they advertised it in the pre-release bundles and with DLL, and then they sold the cure. Yeah, he does lots of fights. He does lots of fights. Like, the stuff that he does is brilliant. The idea of a plasma mine, and it's not being swapped out for plasma. It's not like it's an incinerate mine and then against mutants it's plasma. He just has the plasma mine. That's great. But the way he came into existence is beyond disgusting and should never be repeated. But he's not a bad character at all. And his pre-fights will be used. And he will be used. You know, Captain Britain aside, you've got an Onslaught counter, you've got a Yelena counter, and you've got someone with pretty consistent damage on heavy attack with a main damage source that no one is immune to. So, not bad. Apart from Havoc. Oh my god, that went horribly for him. That fight went horribly for him, and I just threw the round. She is designed, but she isn't the harder defender. It's just my feeling. But Domino has probably won me more matches. I mean, she isn't the hardest defender, but she's also nowhere near the easiest. And if you're caught without one of those counters, you can very easily... I could place Red Skull here. No, okay. You could very easily run like a 6-star rank 2, rank 3 Captain Britain. And if your opponent doesn't have a counter, they're screwed. Like, it's that simple. It's have a counter or you're done. And it doesn't matter what rank she is. That's just the way she's designed. There we go. 49k. I don't think Carolina's going through Jean that fast. Although this whole thing about Safeguard is just such a stupid mechanic. Safeguard is a stupid mechanic. That's the case for Lord Champion, sadly. She isn't really an exception. I mean, she's not. She is an exception. In that case, if I were to run a 6-star rank 2 version of Onslaught, and you didn't have a counter, you could punch him. If you had a 6-star rank 2 version of Serpent, even Serpent, and you didn't have Spiral, you didn't have Kushala, anyone, you could just punch him. Theoretically, you'd be fine. Same with anybody else. But if I run a low-rank version... It can't be ridiculous, but if I run a low-rank version of Captain Britain, you're not turning that off without a counter. Like, that's how dumb it is. And that's more to do with Safeguard than her as a concept, but I mean, she has Safeguard. Alright, that was pretty clean in the end, and I mean, he just got cooked in the final 2 rounds. That's an $1,000 champion, by the way. Kindred's so based. R4 Sig 200 Crossbones is kind of based. R4 Sig 200 this based. Can Cull do anything this meta, or is just mega nerfed? Cull is nerfed because of the weakness. That's a big thing for him. But you can still punch down. So I've got a rank 4. If it's a rank 3 Onslaught or Bullseye, dead same way. Rank 3 Jean Grey, probably dead the same way or a similar way. If it's a rank 4 of any of those, I'm going to struggle a little bit more. But he can still take Zola the same way. There's nothing screwing with his debuffs or buffs. It'll be fine. You do need good, relatively good RNG with the armors, but yeah, what else is new? Okay, hopefully we can have a little go with Zemo. Let's ban the obvious and then move on with our lives. By the way, have you got the Heimdall Relic yet? I do not know. I actually just went through my roster a little while ago, and I unbound every single relic, and I rebounded again just to make sure I had quote-unquote optimal options, but I don't think I've got a Heimdall Relic, as of right now at least. Okay, so we can get Gentle here. That's a little bit frustrating. Let's just... Oh, okay, we got Zemo. Okay, he's got High Evo as well. Are we going to see High Evo action? Maybe? Yes? No? Maybe? Okay. Alright, does Zemo do High Evo? Hashtag does Zemo do High Evo? It's quite a funny question. Okay, let's go here and here. Energy Pen Domino Relic. Yeah, I think that might be what mine has. Okay, let's draft you. That seems pretty solid. And... okay, I'll go here. Alright. May have to use Gallon for Deathless Thanos instead of... okay, I don't like this. Oh, okay, alright. Okay, I still don't like this, but let's just see, right? I don't think I have enough defenders at all. In fact, I'm fairly sure I'm just cooked here. But let's see, shall we? Dump this. Right, rank 3 Kushala versus rank 2 Chiel. Oh my god, Rhino on defense next. Yeah! I'm gonna get my 6-star Rhino. Let's go. Oh, absolute goat, mate. Alright, let's just slow play this. Get that Fury. Slow play this a little bit more. Got that grit active. Alright, let's get this SB1 out of your son. Yeah, she is kinda ripping this man apart. Holy moly, okay. So that was a rank 4? Yeah, that was a rank 2 versus a rank 4. That is so remarkably dumb, and Kushala is still in there. He bro did not cook in there. I did Onslaught and Bullseye's sub 40 seconds with a rank 3 Zemo. What? Even Onslaught? The boss on this quest is BS. Which one, Dan? Dan is trying to speedrun Act 8. Yeah, this is insane. Is Shocker mid this meta too? I wouldn't run Shocker. But that's my preference. Okay, sod it. Let's just put Cull on defense. I don't know, he's big beefy boy. He's got to cut through that somehow. Who are you going to place? Oh wait, Onslaught's kind of just a death sentence for me, isn't it? Well, I don't know, let's just do this, see what happens. Shocker is mid every meta. R4 Serpent and DP. Dark Phoenix maybe. Yeah, he doesn't know what to do. He's never seen that before, he doesn't know what to do. And bearing in mind that I am twatted for round 3, I believe is the technical term. Okay, this is a gentle, and he is going to go immune to crits. So let's just charge a few heavies. Make sure... Okay, no. He's going to special lock me. Sunspot is killing it anyway. Chuck this off with the weakness. That was with the weakness. Get that on him. He's already killing himself with recoil. Couple more hits. Good night, gentle. Why did they make Phoenix a mutant when they buffed her? They didn't. Try Onslaught with Zemo, trust. Oh, I kind of need Zemo for defense. Oh, Zemo. Oh, I thought you meant Zola. Sorry, I keep getting those confused. Yes, no, Zemo. Yeah, that's what I would have done. That's what I would have done. I wouldn't have gone on Gallon, don't worry. But yeah, Sunspot just murked it. And he immediately forfeits because he doesn't know what to do with himself. That's fair. I would forfeit too. I had a guy, I think yesterday, I think he tried to do the same thing, but he did it with... He did it with Red Hulk. He had a rank 4 Red Hulk. And he forfeited, so I couldn't see the screenshot. But yeah. She's still cosmic. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get another opportunity, don't worry. We'll get another opportunity, but it does go to show that Sunspot's a little bit bonkers. Can we get your motivational Kabam speech music? Is that from the Fixing Kabam's PR video, where I put the sad music on? That was funny. You know, Karate Mike actually commented on that video. That takes balls. Takes balls to comment on that video. He has my respect for that. That's fair. Some man, people are just banning my rank for Shang-Chi. Harry? No fucking way. Really? They're banning the insanely OP attacker? No. Alright, his Starkey and his Shocker are unawakened. That's tragic. And Titania is tragic. Yes, that one. Yeah, that was a funny video. I saw that post and I was like, I've got to do it. I've got to do it. I needed to say something because it was just so dumb. Okay, we'll go here and here. Act 8.2.1 done. Damn. Dan, I'd say you've got another 20 minutes. I'd say you have another 20 minutes, Dan, to get through the entire of Act 8. Yeah, we'll go here. Valkyrie's not a bad shout. Are you doing friendlies? We is no doing friendlies today. We're chilling. We're Bing chilling in off season. All right. I will take Kittl, but I don't see where she's getting used right now. That's bad. I do not have a Yelena counter, and he banned Jean Grey. I can't believe people are so mean. I know, so mean. If Human Torch were in the Wheel of Fate selector, Kabam would have had to acknowledge that they wouldn't spend... Oh, bless me. Blessings be upon thee. Blessings be upon the drafting system. I got myself a Yelena counter. They're going to need to accept that they charged too much for him in the Heatwave sale. So if they charged half price in the sales, but they put him in the selector, I don't know. It would have been interesting to see exactly what happens to their profits on that example. All right, he's going to go Valkyrie. We're going to go Sunspot. We're going to murk this thing. Oh, no, I think... I think it was Mana Nagase who made a video on Thor Ragnarok. He does have some things going for him, and I think he would have a fan base of sorts. So there is something in there, but the excuse they gave for not putting Human Torch in there was exceptionally BS. And the whole Human Torch situation was handled not well. Anyway, we are just gonna quickly destroy this Yelena. It's gonna be just about all she wrote after this. And good night, Vienna. There we go, 51,000 points. That's how you get 51k against the Yelena without a champion with Daunted. Pretty damn easy. I'll be honest. Right. Okay, so he's punching up 1, 2, 3 ranks against that Valkyrie. Oh, we have an internet problemo. Is that crashed or is that just the internet? I believe that's just the internet. Are we still on? I can't see. Okay, we're still on. It was just the internet on my end that was cooked. Oh, he forfeit. Oh, well, there we go. That's what happens when you try and take Sentinel with Valkyrie. Right, half price of Kabam will be reasonable. Can't have that. Well, yeah, they would be being reasonable, but it's about where else they put him. So they charged $1,000 because they didn't put him in the selector. If they put him in a selector, there are some people who wouldn't pay that much for Human Torch. So if Human Torch was in there but they charged less, they would earn more on consumables but less on the offer. And hopefully everybody would be a little bit happier. That would make like maybe an ounce of sense, at least in my head. I saw a Paragon player get 7-star Starkey. Bastard. I cannot be asked to do the CCP challenges to get 7-star Starkey. Okay, here we go. Alright, pretty generic rank. See, look, okay, he's got that Captain Britain. Now look, I can ban Captain Britain. Well, let's do it the other way around. I can leave Captain Britain and risk not getting a counter. If I get a counter, she's only rank 2, it's fine. If I don't get a counter, she could be rank 0 and I would still have the same issue. I'm going to risk it, though. Actually, am I going to risk it? Yeah, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it and see if I can't get myself a counter. But, like, priority number 1 with Captain Britain running around is get yourself a counter. All right, let's go like this. I think neither gives another chance to get the Deathless Champs. Kind of unfair for anyone who started playing later. No. Okay, he turned down Captain Britain. Let's grab ourselves the OP Purifiers. Wait, Captain Britain is a threat? No. Mike's... I mean... I don't know. It kind of tells you... it tells you a lot about the people who made them, right? It tells you a lot about the the relevant content creators. Like, Legacies is fine. Mike just adores the character so much he's willing to torture you for it. And Fintech is Fintech. Of course nobody else is going to be able to do his challenge. And now he's got Captain Britain. And now I don't have a counter. Kind of. I'll try and use Zola. I'm cooked, free to play, no idol, no Heart of Fire, no plat track champs. Yep. That's what it's like. Do you play Marvel PC games like Rivals? No, I do not. Just this one. Enchantress. Okay. Let's give him Photon. He's going to try and use a tumor, I think. And I've done that match myself. I was going to go Warlock. That's more interesting. Okay, let's go this. Yeah, let's go for this. Alright, I need to see what Captain Britain does. Shifu, you don't know? I would have thought Shifu would know. I've made... if I am allowed to plug myself just quickly for a second. I have made hella content on Captain Britain. I'd be happy to point you towards it. Several videos include the damage comparison video I made between pre-buff and post-buff. Can we purify some debuffs, Kingpin? And also a video called Kabam, This Is How You Make a Defender. And I am not purifying anything. What on earth? No purifying today. There we go. Finally, we got all of them now. There we go. Okay. Now we're cooking. Okay, I think I got her now. Okay, I think she is basically cooked here. There's B1, and that should do it. No relic Kingpin looking dangerous. Oh my god, I forgot the relic. I'm not exactly known for being reliable with my relics, but yeah. Brain is full of Pokemon. Interesting. Where are we going to go next? I reckon we'll go here. Oh, wait, no, I need that for Captain Britain. No! I need that for Captain Britain. Oh, bollocks. Oh. Welp, it seems we're using Carl. Well, okay, he's going to use Bastion and he's going to win, isn't he? Okay, this is what I mean. I am punching down 2 ranks here. Yeah, I outplayed myself. I'm punching down 2 ranks here, and you're going to see what I mean. With this fucking safeguard. Right, I only need 1 of these, because I'm already going to be hitting damage cap. Let's just make sure we don't do anything dumb. The weakness really doesn't affect me all that much. Okay, don't hit her, she has exhaustion. God, I'm concentrating so hard. There we go. Now look, I know I've just proved myself wrong. I know I've just proved myself wrong, but I will say that was the willpower. Yeah, that was the willpower. And if there was no willpower, that would have been like 44, 43k fight. So, yeah. No, you don't see it because of the willpower. So I know that I am going to shut up about Captain Britain. But that's this meta. That's a quirk of this meta. It keeps everybody topped up. It keeps everybody topped up pretty nicely. Alright, I think I am going to do one more match. I think I'm going to do one more match, and then we are going to call it quits for tonight. It's been a good little 1 hour stream. I've very much enjoyed hanging out with you guys. Update, Act 8.2.2 down, Longshot solo, beautiful. Dan, you've got another 16 quests. You've got another 16 quests to go. Did I collect my Hulkbuster? I haven't done that yet. I should. Maybe I should stream it. Maybe I should have done that on this stream. But I quite like myself an off-season Battlegrounds. Trappy! Hey man, how you doing? British brother, how you doing? Yeah, well, we're doing alright right now. Yeah. You've got everybody in this stream. We've had Trappy in this stream. We've got Sweeter in the stream. We've Kaito in the stream. Man, got lots of people. Alright, let's see if we can get our last match. Oh god, I should probably help my alliance, shouldn't I? Oh no, okay, no, that's a reason to do it. I should help my alliance. How does the preseason work? My snipe isn't sniping. Yeah, I don't know if it works like that. Who do I want to ban? Those two can piss off, but... Let's go with that. Let's go with Spider-Woman. I probably should have done Bastion, but whatever. Need me 7-star Ronin. Yes, me need that too. Alright, let's grab you and you. You banned Crossbones, so you can deal with the consequences. Running Juggernaut in this meta is so based. Running Juggernaut in this meta is so based. Right, did you ban Cull? No. Alright. Here we go. Got himself a rank 4 Enchantress, bit annoying. Let's grab ourselves a Chi-Goat. That's what we want. Let's grab ourselves... he's got that rank 4 Bastion running around, doesn't he? So let's get this instead of Onslaught. Okay. SP3 rotation Jugs. Yeah, I had someone try that. It doesn't work. It doesn't last long enough for you to end the fight. Yeah, but yeah, they're relicless because I don't normally use them. Oh my god, we're going to get another bloody Yelena fight. Okay, let's grab this. Nice, we got defenders galore, we got attackers galore. I'm feeling pretty good here. Whoever designed Rintra needs a Kingpin car door level beating. He needs his head removed. Yes, I am so tremendously based with the stat focus. Is Arcade bleed immune? Is Arcade bleed immune? Khonshu's Ankh. Champions. Tech. Arcade. This definitely doesn't count as cheating. Shit. You go. Yes. No. No, is he? Incinerate, Poison, Shock. No, he's not. Oh, he uses Arcade there. Okay. Well, I'll tell you who doesn't bleed. This guy. This guy definitely does not bleed. But let's do this. Yeah, let's go ahead. Doing this mid-match, yeah, is definitely not cheating. It's fine. Kingpin Nuke Zola. That's what we're hoping for. That's what we're hoping for. Hopefully we can get better purification RNG. Okay, we are not getting the RNG today. Thank you. Go with this. Get it all We'll go in for him. Boom. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. 50,300. That was clean. That was very clean. If you could remove one champ in the game that you just don't like, not for mechanics, but just a character you don't care for, who would you remove? Yeah, not for mechanics I just don't care for. You see, I would remove some for the mechanics. No, because, like, Corvus... yeah. I would probably remove one of, like, Enchantress or Serpent. And then, like, Corvus, yeah, is up there. But I'm removing them for their mechanics. I'm removing them for their mechanics, not because of anything I don't care for. Who don't I care for? I don't care about Nico Minoru. Like, I don't want, like, obscure characters coming in. We have very prominent characters that have just been left out, and lots of, like, variations of characters as well. Like, you could have a Thor from Infinity War, or, like, Mjolnir wielding Captain America. They've been buffed. But Nico Minoru, I don't know who the fuck Nico Minoru is, and she just comes in and she's busted. I would remove Nico. And also then you get rid of the BS of buff immunity and stuff. Right, well, alright, I've got plenty of defensive choice here. I am going to... No, okay, I'm fine. I'm just going to do this. No, actually, I'm not. I'm going to do this. Beautiful. Beautiful opportunity to use some Kittl. A little bit of Kittl action before we end here. Hopefully this will be it. Adaptoid hide is not accessible. Yeah, no, that's just a fight. Doesn't really count per se. Let's just chill. Here we go. Oh, I forgot about the fucking auto block. What a melon. Okay, here we go. Come on, buddy. I need you right now, darling. There we go. Okay, we are murking him here. Shame how the beginning of the fight went, but... Boom. Yeah, okay, he might beat me here. He might beat me here, I don't know. We'll find out. Although I'm pretty confident for round 3. He can't place Bullseye because he needs a photon counter. He might... Actually, we might be seeing Enchantress, which might ruin my day. So I think I'm just going to go Rincher on defense. I'm not even going to play into class advantage. But at this point, I'm more confident that we've actually won. Shathra is going to get slowed down a little bit. What with Special Lock running around. Yeah, let's just give him Rincher, although I'm fairly sure we've got this now. Alright. We've got it, and I think that's going to do it for today. That was a nice 70-minute live stream. And I think that is just about all I have for you today. So if you have made it this far, then congratulations. You have an attention span greater than that of a goldfish. We did finish off with a W, although might I add, actually, that we did the entire stream without a loss. I think we started off with this guy. We only lost one round, which was this round, where I threw it deliberately. So, yeah, I'd say that's a pretty successful live stream. And I will end it here. Thank you.